our Tremolo series.
In this series, we're going to share with you tremolo pedals by some of our favorite manufacturers.
Thanks for joining us. Today, we're looking at the Tremo Tremolo pedal from TL Pedals. And if you guys are car guys and they have the cars all covered in black things so you don't know what they are before they're released, that's our version of this. There's just a silver box here in front of you. No graphics, no knobs, labeled because Tim built
It's a prototype, yeah. So, TL Pedals Canada. It's another Canadian company coming in with their tremolo offering. My gosh, here we go again.
Offing. We killed it. Killing it.
So we've got a lot of pedals from Trem. Oh my gosh.
Trem.
I can't even. We've got a lot of pedals from Tim. We've had in the Stinger Fuzz, which is beautiful.
I don't think it's left your board since it got here.
I don't think so. Luckily, Pat's too lazy to put them on his board, so I put them all.
Truth.
I put them all on mine. So yeah, with the Stinger Fuzz, we have the Honker, which is kind of like a TS9-ish kind of thing, right?
808. I think it's 808.
808 maybe.
Yeah.
Tube Screamer-ish kind of thing.
There we go.
With some of his tricks in there. The
BL boost.
Oh my gosh, how can you forget that? That thing's amazing. So Tim's daughter helps build that.
I'm looking at the other one right there.
And she helps build a fuzz pedal, which we haven't demoed yet, but it's coming. I feel like there's something else. Maybe that's it.
We had two versions of the Honker. It's probably
that's why.
Thinking.
Yeah. All right, so Tremo is his version of a tremolo pedal, and he was kind enough. He's been working on it and getting it together, but he knew we were doing the series one to get it to us. So I think at one night, the day the parts came in, he threw this one together. It's kind of a prototype. There's some things he'll finalize. Board, I think that the circuit's there.
Right.
It's just the actual board and stuff that he'll finalize. But anyway, he says, and this is straight from Tim, it's a basic analog phase feedback loop tremolo circuit, like in half the old Fender amps, non-optical, with depth and speed. Volume allows you to adjust for the perceived audio loss associated with the trem effect. And the switch bypasses the depth and speed controls and simply uses a makeup gain stage as a one-knob booster. All right, so he does this. He likes to always put in that little bit extra. Like, if you get tired of using it as a tremolo, wait, I have something else for you to do with my pedal so you don't take it off your board kind of thing. And so he says the booster's kind of like an EP boost style kind of booster. Nice, fat, and warm. And so we'll get to that. Let's start with the reference stuff.
With the Revolta Mondata 8 and the Tyler Ampworks PT22 and chord. And that's on. And a chord.
So we've done so many tremolo pedals that have like a ton of features.
Right.
And that's really cool. But sometimes, it's the old saying, less is more. Right? Sometimes just to take it and strip it down to just, I want a really great tremolo sound. So what did we say? Volume, depth,
and rate. That's whether he's going to call this depth or not, I don't know, but probably that's pretty standard.
So we'll kick it. We'll let you kick it on. I'll roll the depth all the way down, roll the depth all the way up, and then we'll stop, and then we'll do speed.
All right.
was rolling my eyes at myself because I bumped
You
the
moved
pedal
it,
and
yeah,
then I
you
moved it
gotta
back. And I'm like, oh man, edit.
Can we just try something real quick? I just want to see Unity, right? I feel like it's driving the amp just a little bit.
Yeah, because it definitely is pushing it right now.
Okay.
It's definitely not. It's not Unity right now.
Right.
We've taken care of the perceived volume loss,
That's right.
and then added a little bit to it. Let's do speed, like lowest speed. I like when you get them at the top speed and they still sound nice and they still sound like they don't start going to the. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the bit crusher sound too, but for this, I really like that it's not unusable at top speed.
And I agree. And while we're talking about things we like, I like the fact because it's not tap or anything like that. This is telling you where your rate is, even when the pedal is not engaged. You still know. I mean, you can give it a visual, but you can really see it there.
Right, because if you turn it down a little bit,
right.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, the slow speed was slow enough that you still got it, but you still heard it, so it wasn't too slow. And the fast speed, I think that's dialed in nice. And so that would be the tremolo.
Before we move on to that, I'm just curious. Can you take this until we get it sparkly clean? Like, you know what I mean? Okay. I just want to hear where that.
I think we're just a little bit above that, right?
Right.
Pushing a little bit above. Yep. So,
what's this thing do?
Right.
It's not labeled.
So that's gonna take the depth and the speed out of the circuit.
Right.
So if Pat's playing and I flip that.
Sorry, I grabbed my pick. Yeah, it didn't chase you out of the room. So when he said it was like a fat, full sound, it is. Because I'm not much of a boost guy, but I really like that. That sounded good.
That really drove that amp nice. Like it made
right.
At least in the room, that made that amp sound really nice.
Right.
Well, the other thing too that I was thinking is, since it is a tremolo pedal, like I always think when you talk about boost pedals, I always think about where they're at. So this is a tremolo pedal. Of course, there's like zero rules on where you put a pedal. Right. Like, you put your pedals in whatever order your little heart desires. Doesn't matter what they tell you in the Facebook news groups.
Right.
Like, you can break the rule, right? Now that I've said that, let me tell you where to put a tremolo pedal.
Although there might be a preferred way.
Right. The preferred way would be tremolo near the end.
Right.
What pedal was it? We did the Strymon video. That tremolo pedal had a reverb and had a tremolo in it, and you could change the order.
Right.
So you could make the tremolo go into the reverb or the reverb go into the tremolo. And if you look at old vintage amps, I think that you can find either or on, depending on what amp you're looking at. It reacts differently. But without going too deep in the rabbit hole, tremolo typically is going to be kind of near the end. If you think about an old vintage amp with tremolo in it, that's a den of your chain, right? It's the last thing in your chain. So you can discuss among yourself, should tremolo be before reverb or after reverb on your pedal board?
Or put it in your comments. I don't know.
Yeah, in the comments. Tremolo before or after the reverb. Doesn't matter if we think in that line. we're probably going some kind of drive, delay, reverb, tremolo, or drive, delay, tremolo, whatever tremolo is at the end. So shut
At
up.
the end. It's the caboose.
Why a 5-minute diatribe on that? Because typically you would have your drive before your tremolo pedal.
Mm-hmm.
So by Tim putting
The
boost in here, your boost is going to be after your drive pedal.
Which we've done a couple boost pedals and shown the difference between before and after. But this is a case where it is after.
And I like after because after boost your drive up.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hit the front of the drive harder, just increases that. So we actually, believe it or not, have a Barber Electronics direct drop here.
What?
Well, we're going to turn the Barber on and then turn Tim's boost on with just the boost.
Not that Tim's honker wouldn't do the trick, but we're just too lazy because the barber was already there.
What did you think about that?
We love your honker, by the way, Tim.
That's terrible. Should we
I just
pause
called
it?
ourselves out on it.
Should we pause it and switch
Should we
it?
do it? Let's do it. Should we do it? Do an
Yes,
RTL?
we're going to put in the honker on. Sorry, David Barber. You know,
He gets a lot of love on the show.
He does. He
He'll
gets
be
a lot of
okay.
love. I'm
He's
pulling
actually
the
been
direct
wedged
drive
right here between us at one point, so he's fine.
yeah. And then pulling out the honker overdrive. Set up pretty drivey.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let Pat play. We're going to kick on the TL pedal.
Do we dare? No, probably not.
But go the whole way?
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
It's late.
It's late.
It's late. You have neighbors and a wife.
That sounds great.
It does. Those two together.
All right.
I'm not a boost guy, but man, I like that. And yeah, I like what it did there.
Mm-hmm. I like that a lot. So, I think that's it.
Yeah.
TL Pedals Canada. The Tremo, I believe, the Tremo, at this point in time, the Tremo Tremolo.
I'd flip it upside down, but you're probably going to show a picture of the back. It's handwritten on there.
Yeah, we can put a picture.
Yeah.
So, at this point in the game, in the show, in the episode,
right.
in the disaster,
In life.
whatever's happening.
You're welcome, Tim. You're going to sell a lot of pedals.
We always like to take this opportunity to thank people for watching. So, thanks for clicking the subscribe button. Thanks for hitting the notification bell, clicking like, leaving comments. Where's the tremolo pedal go?
Right.
Stopping out to Facebook and Instagram. Any of those interactions with the show help us out. Let's keep doing this, and we appreciate you taking the time to do that and taking the time to watch. And I think with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. Insert text here.